Ben made a post about this under his alias the Fantasist in the Roosh V Pickup Artist Forum. In this post Ben tells the story of his father. His 62-year-old father hooked up with a low-income 19-year-old girl in rural Indonesia. Ben writes, "I went out to Indonesia with my old man to explore the idea of investing in a business over there. Whilst in a bar in Jakarta we met a guy who told us about the island of Belitung and how nice it was, so the next day we flew out there for a look. We went to a cafe there, got talking to the young waitresses through sign language and pidgin English, and they offered to show us their island on their scooters. So off we set, and well, as happens in Indonesia, we took them back to the hotel that evening and banged them. He was never the same after that. He'd never traveled to Asia before, so the idea that at 60-something he could bang a 19-year-old blew him away. He was hooked. Problem was that back home in England he had a missus who he'd been with the last 20 years. On the flight back to London we had this discussion about his future. Did he want to spend the rest of his life living with a woman he loved but was no longer attracted to? Just living out his days in boredom waiting to die, or did he want to have a last adventure and go out with a bang by moving to Indonesia, building a house on a tropical island and banging teenagers until his dying day? Well, my father is an alpha fucker and he did what we all should do but few would. He came out and told his missus that he was off to Indonesia. Thanks for the last 20 years, but life in suburbia wasn't for him. Of course a massive shitstorm went down, but my father didn't care as he was in his way to Indonesia. The fucker styled it out. Now he's over in Indonesia on Belitung. He's shacked up with that young waitress and has a kid, my half-sister, with her, but he has others on the go. Thank fuck for Viagra, he says. He's built a little house on the beach and is now building a bar where he will see out his days drinking with the other foreigners who live on the island. Just shows you that it's never too late to say fuck it. I want more from life than this.